Hello everyone. This is for Budget Pilot, a hide account feature, which is a Budget Pilot is a personal finance budget tracking app written in Dart with the Flutter framework. So the hide account feature is, I just show you so it's easier to understand. If I go to this bank account, Heritage Bank, and I try to remove it, I can delete it because this account doesn't have any transaction. However, if the account has transactions like this one, then you cannot delete it. So it says this account has transactions and can't be deleted. It will be hidden instead. Hidden accounts can be restored later. So what happened before this feature was implemented was that the if the account had transaction, this screen would be exactly the same. When I hit the delete button, then it would say, "Oh, sorry, I can't delete the account because it has transactions." So now with this improvement, I have the hide functionality. So I click on hide and you still ask me for confirmation. Are you sure you want to hide? Yes. So now it's hidden. So hidden, it doesn't bother me anymore because it's not in the list, but in every drop down is not there anymore too. However, what I've done in this particular PR is this bit, this panel here, where there is hidden accounts. When I tap on hidden account, it shows the account that I've just hidden. And there is an hide button, which is not implemented yet. So if I click, nothing happens. So the feature that I've done here correspond to this panel with this hide and hide functionality and shows the account that we can unhide. So let's see the code. So here there is a little bit of an unexpected change, but it has been necessary to do this change as part of this PR because suddenly the test came more flaky. So there was a test in particular where I wanted to check that the snack bar, those notices that appear at the bottom and then stay there for a few seconds and then disappear. A snack bar test is a little bit difficult because it depends on an async action before and after a few seconds it disappears. So you might test if you just put a set delay or a bump with a fixed amount of time. It could be that the snack bar didn't appear yet, or it could be that it's already gone. So how do you find it? What I found after a bit of experimentation is I've added to my assert class where I have some helpful method. One method is called await widget by key, which will go and for a whole lot of 2 seconds keep on checking is the key there. And if the key is not there, we'll keep on going through. So the key is assigned to the snack bar, so it's easy to find. And then until it finds the key, and then it goes one widget by key. So this will work for it, not just for snack bars, but for any widget that has a key assigned to it, of course. So here, that's where the test was flaky. We had some weights that were very difficult tuned. Sometimes they were, sometimes they didn't. With this way, we loop like many times, like up to 20 times because 2 seconds in uh, in 100 milliseconds per iteration. Yeah, I can see that this will be a constant rather than hard coding it twice. But for now, it's good enough. So it's just a very small method anyway. And so here we go use a wait widget by key, and so every time then we add other assertions for checking snack bar. We change those as well. Hopefully, this will make the test more resilient. The integration test, the E2E emulator test, end-to-end test. Then we have the various translation for the labels. Let's see those in English here. And so hidden accounts. So the section header, so it's this label. And then we have the unhide label, that label there. And that's basically it. So then I've got Spanish, French, the first one was German, then we got Italian, Japanese, Portuguese, and Thai. The main thing from a backend point of view is this. We already have account provider, which gives the full list of accounts, hidden or not. And so we have now a hidden account provider, which is with RivaPod, depends on this account provider, so it will be reactively updated, but it returns only the hidden accounts. And then we go the account list screen. Okay, here is the reformat, but the change is that we added this hidden account section, which is this one, of course. And then the actual file, the hidden accounts section, is the widget that goes in there, which is a stateful widget, and the state we have is expanded or not, because depending on the fact that is expanded or not, we are going to render something different. There's a third case, as I read here, which is well, if we don't have any hidden accounts, then won't even have this header here, this button that allows to hide and unhide. So if we don't have any hidden account, we return empty space. If we do, we have a column. A column is centered, and we have the toggle button, which is always displayed in case we have hidden accounts. And then the second one, so this is the Dart syntax to filter a list within the list itself, kind of nice. So if it's expanded, then we show the actual list. So the first part is the toggle button. So we get the localizations. There is a semantics wrapping, so we can say the hidden accounts. Okay, so I already reviewed and merged this PR, but I missed this, that in the semantics we have some untranslated messages, like accounts is hard coded in English. And down here, same here for lists. So I just created a small PR to fix that, where we actually don't need the count of accounts, and we don't need the word list because it already say hidden accounts as plural. So that's fixed. So the semantics is like for helping accessibility, and then inside of it we have the text button, and it will tell also if it's expanded or not. And the text button is what you press to hide on unhide. If it's pressed, it will just toggle the state from true to false and vice versa. And then the child is the row that has for children the hidden accounts name. Right. So the text button has on press, the state is flipped from true to false and vice versa. So it's expand or not. So it's inverting every time. And then the child is a row because we have the label, and then we have a spacer, and then we have the icon, which is the up and down, this one here, this little icon here that changes from up to down. All right, so going back to the code, we have then build account list where this called. So this is the button. The button was here in this column, and then the list is called only if it's expanded. So here we have a box again. Was changed already in the other PR. The hidden accounts label, then some padding to reduce the spacing a little bit, give them some more air to breathe, and then the column, which as for children, all the accounts that are hidden. So the accounts come from here for the parameters, and then here we map them, and for each one we build an account row. So the account row still has some padding, and then we have one row. For children, we have the account name. No, first we have the currency flag, and then so for each row we have the currency flag, and then some spacing, and then the account name, and then the button that is the unhide button, which at the moment doesn't do anything yet. Then we have some tests. The first one is hidden account provider returns only hidden accounts. So here we have 3 accounts, 2 of which are hidden, one is not, which is the default, is not provided there. So we have a fake account notifier here, and then when we do read the hidden accounts from the hidden account provider, we expect to find two of them because this is returning only the hidden accounts. There are two. Okay, and then it's called hidden and hidden two. And then we got the hidden account section test. So we have the first test. Hidden account section is not shown if there are no hidden accounts, and then shows expand icon when collapsed, shows hidden account list when expanded, hides account list when collapsed again, preserved provider order, currency, then name. So they are sorted by currency, so all the currencies stay together, and then after they are sorted by name. Initially, I thought sort them by name, but then I thought, oh, it's better to have all the currency together that's consistent with the state above. Even though normally there won't be so many accounts hidden, so but you never know. Choose unhide button for each hidden account. Unhide button can be tapped without error, so it doesn't hide yet. And finally, this is like housekeeping. I just bumped the version before for a test. And we leave it to 1.0 because the actual version is actually set in CI. And that's the feature. That's the feature. It's almost done. So the next little bit is only the actual implementation of the hide account button, which is basically flip the state in the database and in the memory state. So it should be pretty sweet. So now go and try the app, please. If you download them from Google Play, this hide account functionality is not there yet, or depending on when you watch the video. But it will be there in the next few days. So thank you very much. Bye bye.